Welcome back. NVIDIA is the AI titan, but what's next for the price? We're conducting a ruthless technical analysis where I'll show you the exact key levels and the precise reasoning behind our powerful bullish conviction. If you hold NVIDIA or want to get in, this is essential. So, let's break it down. Now, before we dive into the technicals and the overall analysis, I'd like to thank every single one of our supporters for allowing us to reach the milestone of more than 15,000 views on this channel. This is an amazing milestone, and I believe that in the future, we will keep growing this community and we'll be seeing numbers that will exceed our expectations. Once again, thank you. Now, NVIDIA is the most valuable company in the world, having a market cap of around $4.3 trillion, with analysts estimating that it could soon reach $5 trillion. We've seen that NVIDIA has overall exceeded Microsoft as well as Apple, and I do believe that the stock does have more upside as the AI revolution is barely beginning. Now, simply here, the next earnings report is in around 54 days, and as we know, this is like watching the Super Bowl. It's very important for investors to know what the expected outlook on the company is. Obviously, the past performance is important, but we do want to see what the company will guide towards the future. As you can see here, NVIDIA has been beating every single estimate on earnings. You can see on my chart ever since Q3 of 2024, signaling amazing potential on the stock. As well, the annual investments in here, overall revenue has been increasing at a very fast rate. As you can see, 2023, we had revenue of around $60 billion, and now it's $130 billion. So in 1 year, they more than doubled their overall revenue, which is outstanding. The majority of the Max 7, for example, Google, took around 3 to 4 years just to overall double their revenue. So it just shows how fast of a company NVIDIA is and how it's crucial for the AI development. Now let's go towards a chart here. NVIDIA over the past couple of months has been bullish. You guys know that we are well above these two indicators we're here, which are the 50 and the 200. So we do have this form of consolidation right here, which like I call is a bull flag. This simply shows that we are not done going up. This means that we are just taking a pause or in this consolidated zone where there are some individuals that are taking profits from this intense move. Obviously, if I was a fund and I am up ever since the April lows around 55% on this name, more than the overall return of the S&P 500, I would obviously take some profit. And this is what we're seeing right now. As this profit taking happens at this level of $183, we dip below and we always find buyers that are looking to pick this name up at a discount at around $163 here on this name. I do believe that the stock has more upside towards the levels currently of $197, which you can see here, as well as my second price target right now in the stock towards $217.56. Now you may be asking yourself, well, how did you reach these price targets? How are you so confident in your projections? Well, simply by looking at the price structure. By having a simple technical analysis here, we see that the volume overall has been starting to consolidate. It's been flat. There hasn't been a lot of ups or downs. And that's what we're seeing right now on this price action. Pretty much ever since the earnings that we had on the 27th of August, where obviously the stock did beat, we have been doing nothing but consolidated. We're at the very exact flat levels. But something that I want to show here is by using Fibonacci retracements, plotting this high towards this low, pretty much where the buyers have been showing up, we do see that we've been finding support every single time we did, for example, towards these key zones. Like I said, like the 0.236 Fibonacci zone found buyers on this state. We had a nice bid, we pulled back, and guess we found support at this confluence zone that I'm pointing here, where it is the 0.5 Fibonacci alongside the 50 EMA. Those two levels give us, the buyers, the certainty that there are institutions backing up this name. And like I said, we are still not overextended as long as we're below overall or in between, like I said, these ranges here, this blue, that is where I believe the stock has potential to go. As soon as we get above this overall red zone, it's starting to show an overextension of the price action, which shows that we should slow down our buying purchases and that we should slowly start to take some profit on the name. But like I said, the second price target is going to be towards $217.64. Now, if the stock does see even an amazing, like further overall incremental of the price, I do believe that the stock will achieve the levels of $236 here on the stock. This obviously has to do with the overall macroeconomic sentiment and what the future of AI holds for NVIDIA. As well, NVIDIA has been seeing some consolidation, as we know, but there's still more bullishness. And what I mean is the following. If we use here the overall fixed range volume profile indicator here on TradingView, and we plot it from the beginning of the consolidation phase, which is right here, all the way towards the present moment or the present value, we do see that the overall buyers have sustained their momentum. And as long as the price action remains above the level of $177.50, which is right here, this black line, I do believe that the stock is more upside. Also, if we look here at the RSI, which shows overbought or oversold conditions, when we do reach this overall level of overbought, it means that we have had a very extensive move and it's time for a pullback or a decline. When we do reach low levels around here, which is oversold, that means that we've been pretty much sold too much and we should expect a bounce, right, in the stock. And that's currently what we're seeing right now, right? I do believe that the stock is trading between the middle, around a 50 RSI. It shows that there is some consolidation, but more bullishness being priced in, as we can see that there is some higher highs and higher lows with the price indicator right here, the RSI, which just give us more confidence. I would like to just remain bullish as long as this overall RSI, the pink line, does not cross below this yellow EMA here, because it will show us that the buyers are going to defend the name. And in case that we do dip below, that does show that there is some selling and we don't want to see that. So I do believe that NVIDIA is bullish, and for the following reasons, like I said, of the RSI and the fixed volume range profile, NVIDIA is looking absolutely amazing. And there you have it. With NVIDIA being the leader in AI and seeing very lofty valuations, I do believe the stock has higher upside. Apart from that, I'd like to thank you guys once again for the important milestone of 15,000 views on this channel. We have recently surpassed as well 100 subscribers, and like I said, nothing will prevent us from growing this channel. I do know that in the future, we'll be providing only the best and most spectacular investment resources so that you can become a better stock investor. Apart from that, we'll wish you guys a very happy trading week. And as always, don't let the markets whip you guys out. I'll see you guys on the next one.